My name is Birdie, and I am an artist living in Sweden. In this vlog, I'm going to be preparing for my very first market of the year, and I'm going to take you on the journey of all the preparation work that goes into it. Hey everyone, it's been a while since I vlogged. I'm still kind of trying to get back into the swing of doing it again, but I thought it'd be really nice to start vlogging again because I have a market in 2 weeks and we are starting to prep for it. So today we are actually going to be building some shelves for the actual market booth. One of the things I usually do whenever I start prepping for a market is starting to figure out how I'm gonna do my display, because I haven't done that many markets and I don't really have a formula down or anything yet. But the size of the table usually is a little bit different, and then also depending on where it is, I'll also kind of adjust what the booth will look like. Previously, I had been using these shelves that were kind of a little bit wobbly, and now that my pieces are a little bit bigger than before, it's not going to really work for what I want to do. The market's also going to be outdoors, so I want to build some more sturdy shelves, so I don't have to worry about things I don't know, getting knocked over or wind and weather, rain, stuff like that. We will be heading out to the makerspace, which is an area within the city that gives us access to a woodworking shop and a laser cutting machine and stuff like that. So we're gonna laser cut some stuff and build some shelves, and hopefully everything works out. I spent yesterday with my partner doing the designs for it to hopefully make a shelf that will work and also can be disassembled and collapsed, because that's all the other thing I really need to do, which is make sure that I can actually carry it around with me. As always, every time I start talking, the cat comes in here and I say hi, because clearly I can't be talking to anybody but Haddock. Hey, that's the plan for today. Let's go make some shelves. Actually, I have these right in front of me, so I might as well just show them anyway. I made new postcard postcards for the market. So if you're Patreon, we'll get these as stickers, but I don't have them as stickers publicly. I have now just the postcards of it. I'll do another little segment later showing all the new stuff more properly. So I'm waiting for a few new items to come within the next couple of weeks, or hopefully before that. I'm starting to realize I ordered those designs pretty late, so hopefully they come next week. All right, off to make some shelves. See you later. So the area in the makerspace is actually really loud, and even though I did try to record in there with audio and stuff like that, you just couldn't hear it. So now I'm doing a little voiceover, but this is what the makerspace looks like. And they have all kinds of tools there. They have a woodworking shop and laser cutters and sewing machines and a bicycle workshop and stuff like that. And it's open to the public and for people to use. We've mainly used it for the laser cutter. My partner does do wood shop, so he uses the wood shop a lot. And actually, to make these shelves, we did use a combination of the laser cutter and the wood shop because we had to sand down all the edges. And while it was a little bit of work, I am really happy with the final result, and I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a moment. This is future me editing this video, and I'm not really sure what happened, but I went from, hey, the market's in 2 weeks to the market's in 2 days. I think I just ended up getting so busy, I just completely forgot to vlog. So I'm sorry that there's a huge gap in here, but honestly, I don't really think you missed much. Mainly just me stressing out, and if you want to see that, you can watch any of my other videos. But yeah. That's why I said that we're at 2 days and then 1 day, and there's this gap of 2 weeks, so I apologize. Let's get back to the video.
Well, hello there. It is finally time to do vlogging. I have my market display kind of set up behind me, and I'm going to show you what I have sort of ready and prepared, but I have a whole bunch of errands I need to run today. I need to go pick up some fake plants for the display, and another tablecloth, and just some other little bits to make the, I don't know, table look nice. I still have actually a lot to do. I've been preparing for at least a week to set up the display, and then the past few weeks before that, working in the ceramic studio, making a whole bunch of pots. I can actually show you some here. So I've been working on making these little beige buddies and trying to do a lot of ceramics for this market, because I have now learned from my previous markets to make way more ceramics, because I have never had enough ceramics to last me the whole span of a market before, because I never make that many. So I tried to make a lot. And I have a whole bunch of them in boxes here and some of them in the display behind me. But yeah, it's gonna be a full day. I'm realizing now I hope that this mic is on, because I don't want to have to film this again. I don't know, I think that's kind of it. I'm actually gonna pack a couple of orders first before going out, because I need to get those orders out. Then I'm gonna have lunch, and then we're gonna go run errands. Yeah. Why do you always have that look on your face? So what did I say I would do first? Oh, let me show you the display and what I've been working on for the past week. And yeah, it's exciting because I love making like market displays, and it's really stressful, but it's also really fun to do like visual merchandising. So let me show you. Okay, Haddock, you're gonna have to get up now. Okay. Okay, so the challenging thing with this market is that the table is actually smaller than any table I've ever had before. It is 60 by 120, and I think all the previous tables I've had have at least been 150. So I had to do like a lot of moving stuff around and trying to make things built upwards to save space on the table. But I did decide today that I was gonna buy like a side table to put some additional things on, because I don't wanna shove everything onto just one table anymore. So you're gonna see like half of the stuff that's on the ground that would be on the other table. The room is an absolute mess. I remember I said I was going to do like a studio vlog of like how I redid the studio, which I did. I did build the shelves. The only thing is that I kind of only did it halfway. I built the shelves, put things on the shelves, sort of, and then half of the things are still on the ground, so it's actually still a mess in here. So this on the floor is half of my setup. And I always try to take a lot of time to do, like, figure out what the setup is going to look like ahead of time, because I don't like having to try to figure that out when I'm actually there. I have like a little sign about me, because I've noticed that markets I've done, people don't know that I'm the artist who made things, so it's just a little description of me with some of my social media, and then business cards. Oh, and I got these like really tiny baskets. I thought it'd be really cute to have, because I have noticed that people like buy a few things sometimes and then they're like trying to hold them all in their hands. I'm really excited about these because they're super cute. I have my display for keychains and my pins. I'm still waiting for keychains to come. I will show you all the new keychains, so there will be like an unboxing in this video too, which is exciting, but also kind of stressful that it's coming so last minute. Then I have all of my pins, and I did something cool. I found these like little plastic tabs that you can like stick onto things, which makes it hangable. So now I can actually like hang these up instead of having them just, you know, like in a box. I do still have some in a box, but I can hang most of them. Then I have my stickers in here, and I ended up like putting like little beans at the bottom so that it's easier for people to pick out, because if you've ever had to try to like take out stickers out of a container like this, it can be really hard to like pick out. Then I have all of my postcards. They haven't been listed to the shop yet, and I will list them to the shop right after this market, and I think when this video goes up, they will probably be on the shop. I'll put a note here if they're in the shop. And then I am actually going to be bringing some prints as well. In the past, I haven't really done prints, but I thought it'd be kind of nice to bring some like animal and plant prints. So if you are one of my patrons, you will recognize this. This was a print from like last year. I only made it into a postcard, but now I've made it into a print. And then there's another one that I really like in here. Made my plant pets into a print as well. The one I want to show you, if I can find it, is this one. I am plant. This is you. Then over here is the ceramics table. Woo! So I mentioned I made a lot of ceramics for this market. You can see some of them on this table here, but actually a lot of them are actually in boxes, and those 3 boxes here are filled with ceramics as well. There are also some here on this shelf behind here. I don't know yet if I'm going to be bringing these guinea pig dishes, because it is supposed to be like a planters update, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna bring these ones. But the exciting thing is the display. So this shelf I'm absolutely in love with. My partner and I made this. I designed it, and then he laser cut it, and then like did some extra like woodworking stuff to make it like smooth and things. I love it because it is disassemblable. You can like take it apart and then it's like flat. I'll show that to you later when we pack it up to go. I absolutely love it because I've been eyeing this particular design for a long time. There is a company that makes shelves like this, but they're in the US, and actually they're quite expensive to ship here, and the shelves themselves are also really expensive. So what we did instead is we made our own, and I'm gonna do a follow-up video probably about like how I did my display and some like market tips, because I've done a few markets now and I've learned quite a few things that I think would be really helpful, and things like I wish I knew when I first started. That'll be for another video. You can take a look at all these things here. So then the last section here is for my earrings. I'm gonna be hanging up all of my earrings now, because before I had them like in like a wood thing where they would stick up. The problem is like it was kind of hard to like put them back in, so hanging them is a lot nicer because then you can actually see them from far away. And then I also painted like a whole bunch of like little illustrations and things. So I've been very busy making things for this market. And lastly, bringing some magnet sets. These have been really popular in the past, and we really like them. So yeah, that's a quick run through of what the table looks like. Hopefully the footage wasn't too shaky and I don't have to film it again. Also, not really sure what's going on with my hair. My bangs have grown out a little bit into something weird. I'm gonna pack those last orders, and then make lunch, and then head out to go run the errands and buy lots of things for the market. Hey everyone, so we have one more day until the market. I spent the day yesterday kind of like running errands in the city, picking up some of the last things for the booth, and then like rearranging some of the things, which means I had a little bit more space than just this to put all of like the pins in and things. Today I will be working on other things. Hold on. So today I need to do the last of the things for the booth, which is like the little pricing tags and stuff like that. So in the past I had been using these like little black chalkboard. So this is like one I had made for the Christmas market, which has like little symbols and prices on them, which honestly made it harder for people to see how much they cost. I had used these because it was nice to be able to just write the prices on them, especially because sometimes I would forget to make a price tag for something and then I could just write it there as I needed. This time I want to be more prepared and make like smaller price tags so they don't take as much space on the table. I spent part of the morning designing like little price tags, and I'm soon going to print those out and then laminate them and stick it onto the booth. And yeah, I think it's gonna look really nice. I really think that a follow-up video for like how to do like booth setup and like all these like little things I have learned would be really nice for anyone who's starting to do their first conventions and stuff like that this year, now that, you know, things are kind of going back to normal. Markets and stuff are going to be very exciting for the year. But yeah, I think a follow-up video for just like some tips and tricks I picked up along the way for how to do markets will be really nice, because there's a lot of things I wish I knew when I first started out and I didn't have the resources to know that. Even though I had done like a ton of Google, it wasn't exactly relevant to what I was doing. So I will be doing a follow-up video on that. So actually, if you have questions in particular, do let me know and put them in the comments. I'm going to be talking about things like being a market seller at like an outdoor event versus an indoor event, and just, you know, things that'll hopefully make your display nicer looking and easier. I don't think that today is actually going to be very, very interesting, because I am going to be spending like a lot of time just sitting at my computer, making the price tags and designing some last stuff. I'm a little bummed because I was supposed to get a package with some of my new merch yesterday, which didn't arrive, and today it's like, oh, it's delayed. I'm like, yeah, no. So I'm wondering whether or not it's actually going to arrive before the end of the market. There is a possibility it might come on Saturday, and then I will have to like scramble that evening to like assemble some of the keychains and stuff like that on Saturday night for selling on Sunday. I don't know. I'm rambling now, but there is a possibility that one of my other merch things is arriving today. So if that does come today, I'm gonna be very, very excited, because that means I'm gonna have some other new keychains with these like little cats. Hopefully they come today. If they come today, it'll be really, really awesome. Oh, and the last thing I need to do is actually print a bunch of stickers. So I should also do that. Okay, I think that's it. I have my list of stuff here. I really like want to go shopping and just like take a break today. I did a little shopping earlier this week and I got this sweater with a pineapple. Oh, the last thing I do need to do tonight though is I need to pack all of this entire display into like a suitcase and into boxes, because since I don't have a car here, I'm going to be using the box bike to take my stuff to the market, which means I need to make this entire thing compact. So that'll actually be the last thing I do tonight. And then tomorrow will be the market. Exciting. Okay. Also, I need to make sure that I charge all of the camera equipment so I can bring this. All right, it's time to do all the admin things. And I don't know what my hair is doing, but you know, it's doing a thing. Oh my God, is it possible? Is it a miracle? My stuff may have actually come on time. I just got a box. And I really, really hope that this is my merch. So I'm gonna open it and just, let's see if it is. Okay, where can I put you? Hold on. So I actually have like no space in this room because of just there's stuff everywhere. Sorry for the weird lighting, but yeah, I don't really have very much space in this room right now because the market stuff is taking up everything, and I'm kind of a messy person, but this is the box. We're gonna open it and hope that it is the merch for tomorrow, because that would be so cool. This wasn't gonna come because the tracking information said it was delayed and supposed to arrive yesterday. It's my stuff. Okay, so let me first talk about this. So the stuff in this box is very kindly sent to me by Vograce. And if you don't know Vograce, they are a company that kind of does like merch and stuff like that. And they gave me a gift card basically to try them out and talk about them here. So I'm really, really excited because I can already see some stuff in here. And honestly, like I was really excited to try out their merch, because if you ever tried to find manufacturers for anything, it is always kind of like a headache to go with Alibaba and then try to find people and all that stuff. But Vograce basically has a website with a whole catalog of stuff you can actually just look through and just order directly from there. Of course, the flip side is like it probably is a little bit more expensive than if you were maybe to find a vendor on Alibaba, but what you are saving time and money on is having to find a reliable manufacturer, and in that way it saves you money. So without further ado, let's take it out because I'm so excited. So I got these tote bags made from Vograce, and I got the little bird guy on a tote bag. At the time I hadn't made the fox yet. I think I probably would have made the fox because I ended up really liking the fox, but the bird is really cute. Kind of reminds me of like a little blueberry. Oh man, it's really cute. I kind of wish I hadn't done that yellow swatch on here, if you can see. Kind of looks like a mistake, even though it wasn't a mistake, I did it on purpose. But I think I got like 5 of these. Let me take, yeah, I got like a few of these, so maybe I'll bring these tomorrow. I wasn't planning actually on selling these ones at the market because I don't really have that much market space available on the table. So I might just like list these ones to the shop and like that. But yeah, really excited. The quality is really nice. The canvas is thick, so it's not like if you've ever bought like a tote bag and it was kind of like very thin material. This is like really like canvasy stuff, so it seems really quite durable, and the size is really nice too for like holding books or just like holding stuff in. Yeah, I'll definitely be keeping one and then probably selling the others, putting them onto the shop. But I think I would probably order from them again. The one thing is it did come out a little bit darker and more vibrant than I thought it would, which is not from the vendor's fault. That's like just something that always happens with print. So it's a note for myself to kind of like brighten up the print a little bit. So the thing I'm very, very excited about. And my patrons know about this, but I got lanyards made and there's so many of them. Oh my God, they're so cute though. Okay, is there a way for me to show you like just one of them? Look at this. I got the plant cats made into lanyards, and the quality of the lanyard is really, really good actually. Like I am really, really happy with the print. Thank you so much, Vograce. This is fantastic. But yeah, got them cats. Look at them. And the clip is like this, like that. So they had some different clip options, and this is the one I chose because I thought it would be the most durable. I have had lanyards in the past that broke when I used them, so that's why I chose this one. Let me take this one off. I got 3 lanyards made. So I did another one, which is the birds. Oh my gosh. So these are the birds from Birdfest 2022. It was really hard for me to decide if I should get these ones or the ones from last year instead. But I wanted to do the ones from this year because I just like them a lot. But I think it is really fun because it is, oops, sorry, that's upside down. It is all birds from Birdfest. So that's really awesome. Then this one is brand new. This one doesn't exist as a washi tape, and I was gonna make washi tape, but I didn't have enough time to design washi tape and have it shipped and stuff like that. Which note, Vograce does do washi tape, but I think that the turnaround was like a little bit longer or something. There was a reason why I didn't do it, but washi tape is available on Vograce if you wanna get washi tape from Vograce. But I got the guinea pigs made into lanyards. So if you remember the Patreon rewards from last month, I did these like little guinea bees basically, and I got them made into lanyards, and it's really, really good quality. I can see that there's like a little bit of frill on the edges of the lanyard, which I think is just from like leftover stuff when it got cut or whatever, but the print themselves, it looks really, really good. Like it didn't print darker than I thought. It looks exactly the way that I thought it would. I'm so happy with these. I'm gonna have these tomorrow for the market. That's where they're gonna be debuting. But after that, I'm going to put them onto the web shop. Then I got a few more things. I'm gonna put these down. So I got acrylic charms made. And one thing I don't really like is that they're all packaged in these plastic sleeves. If you've ever ordered merchandise, they do sometimes package it in a lot of plastic, so that's something I don't really like, so maybe Vograce, you can change that. It is pretty cute, I think. Oh, it looks kind of weird though. I can see there was a mistake on this, which is like not great. So I bought these actually as like attachments to the lanyards. I can see that the acrylic is thicker than the other acrylic charms I would usually get from Zap, which is a bit surprising. And the other thing that is not correct is, okay, what was supposed to happen is that the like hexagon, as you can see back there, was supposed to be gold, but the problem is that the gold ended up on the back and on top of this print, which is not what I had intended. They did send me a proof, and I don't think in the proof it looked like this, so I'll have to reach out to them about that. I mean, that's a bit of a bummer because I was also thinking about possibly making these into earrings, but I'm not very happy with the fact that, yeah, it printed like kind of the wrong way, and also that the acrylic is so much thicker than my other acrylic charms. I don't know if you can tell, but the ones I got from Vograce are a little bit thicker. That was probably in the description and I probably missed it, but I think for earrings I would want the most lightweight possible things. But I mean, I think it was good to at least try out the charms. I do get a lot of like acrylic charms and wooden charms made. Then, oh, I forgot I got these made. I got some notebooks made from Vograce. So I've been really wanting to do notebooks for a really long time. The problem is that you have to order such high minimum to get notebooks made, and it felt like a bit risky to order that many and then like not necessarily sell all of them because you don't ever know when you're like making new merch and stuff like that. But I got these ones made by Vograce. I only got 5 of them, and I think it did turn out really cute. I can see some, it looks like the print didn't come out very dark though, so I don't know if you can see the color on Bosley is like not completely filled in, and that seems like it's happening on all of them. I'm gonna open this one up and take a look at it. Like, the nice thing about this is that it allows me to try out new vendors and new merchandise that I haven't done before. So like, I've never done lanyards before, I've never done notebooks before, I mean, I have done tote bags before. I screen printed them myself, which was a bit of work, and it couldn't get as much color. I mean, it's nice to be able to try out new merchandise. So I'm really, really thankful for being able to do that. I got this like yellow band on it, and you can see inside, this one is with grid papers. I had a lot of people asking if I got notebooks made to have them made with grid paper. I can see with the quality of this book, so there is something I don't like about this. The binding, you can see how it like crunches like that. I don't think that's very nice quality. It doesn't look very good. There is like an inner pocket in the back. So there's this. And yeah, the inside area is like a light yellow color, and then yeah, white grid paper. So I'm not sure I would order more of the notebooks actually. The print quality feels a little bit low, like the printer didn't have enough ink to fill in the dark colored cats or something. I think I'll probably put these onto a shop specifically for my patrons first, because I love my patrons and you guys support me so much. Thank you. I will be putting the notebooks and the tote bags onto Patreon first, and then whatever left over will go into the public shop. And then the last thing I got is I got some stickers made. So these are planner stickers, but the cool thing about them is that they're washi tape planner stickers. I'm just like checking the quality now. There's some weird ghosting happening around this one. So like the area around this guy has like a small blue cloud around him. It should be white. So I don't know if I messed that up or if that was something with the print. There's like a lot of stickers on this actually. I tried to cram as many stickers as possible. Hopefully people like them because there's a lot of them here. Yeah, I mean, overall, I'm pretty happy with the stuff. I think the lanyards are by far my most favorite thing from the things I ordered and tried out. Vograce does offer a lot of other items. They have like these like little plushies and stuff like that as pillowcases with prints on them, and I did consider getting that, but for this I just didn't. I ended up getting other things instead. There were so many options to choose from. There was like washi tape, there were like mouse pads and different types of tote bags. There were a lot of charms. They had wooden charms as well, which I didn't get. Notebooks. They had like sticky notes, notepads, stickers, of course. If you want to check them out, here's Vograce. And I don't know if I had a discount code or not. I'm gonna ask them, but there's a discount code. I'm gonna put it here. If there's no discount code, this area will be blank. Huge thank you to Vograce. I'm gonna go and sort through the lanyards for tomorrow, and then the notebooks and the tote bags will go onto a Patreon shop thing later. All right, that was a lot of talking. That was like the most talking I've done in ages. I need to go eat lunch now. Actually, I was preparing lunch when this box came. If everything goes well, there will be another delivery today. Hopefully, please, fingers crossed, because those are the keychains of the cats, and I really, really, really want them for tomorrow. That's enough talking. All right, bye.
So my other keychains did come, but they were printed incorrectly, so we couldn't bring them, which I was pretty bummed about, but I already had so many other things to do, it was fine. So the last thing now was to pack up the whole display.
And now everything is packed into this corner. Look at this. I can see the floor. What is that? All right.
Okay, today's the day. Just woke up, got up a little bit late. Oops. The goal is to get there around like 10 o'clock, so I have like 2 hours then to set up. I think I have the display pretty much like figured out and everything, so it should probably really take an hour, max an hour and a half to set everything up. But I'm gonna make breakfast now and get ready for the day. Also, what is going on with my hair? What is happening?
So the next 2 hours were a blur to set up. We were outside and trying to figure out where to put everything. And even though we have put this display together so many times before, there are always kinds of things that you just have to figure out when you're there anyway. So for us, it was just kind of figuring out where the placement would be and how to angle the tables. Yeah, just make sure everything looked good before the market actually started. When we were done, it was time to open the market. People were already there and it was a busy day.
It's been really hard to film because it's like really busy at the booth the entire time. I'm on my lunch break now. It's been going pretty well. Sold some pots, sold some other things. Lots of people coming by and saying, oh, everything looks so cute. I don't know, makes me happy. Now people are starting to look at me because I'm vlogging in public, but you learn that eventually when you vlog in public, no one cares what you're doing. So I'm gonna eat my poke bowl now and then get back to the booth.
So the market was actually a 2-day market. The first day that we were there, we were outside, and the second day we actually got moved inside because it kind of was a little bit rainy and also super windy. Again, I wasn't really able to vlog very much during the actual market because I was working at the booth. It's kind of weird because I know this entire video was all the preparation leading up to the market, and I haven't really been able to show you much of the actual market, but that's kind of what it feels like when you do markets. It kind of is a blur when it actually finally happens. At least that's how it is for me. There's like lots of stress and preparation leading up to the actual days of the market, and then when the market comes, it's usually pretty smooth and goes by pretty quick. I forgot to mention that I did have help. My partner did come with me to my market and sell and be amazing and help me set up everything. He has helped me with all of my markets and I couldn't do them without him. I really couldn't.
We're like in the last hour of the market or so. Usually things slow down a lot, like the last day of the market in the last hour. Actually, things usually slow down at the end of the day. Usually there's like a rush around like lunch, and then like it's nice and kind of busy during like, you know, the after lunch hours, and then towards the end of the day it always gets really mellow and quiet.
And yeah, the last hour was pretty quiet. We were one of the last people to leave because we were talking with some other vendors. It was a really good market. I was really happy with the turnout, and at the end I was super tired. Hey everyone, so I finished the market a few days ago and just kind of like want to wrap up that video. I apologize ahead of time for not really being able to like talk very much during the actual market itself. It's really hard to be able to like, you know, run the booth and then vlog at the same time because there are constantly people like coming up to the table and stuff like that, and it's really awkward like talking to myself while people are, you know, looking around and I'm trying to help them and stuff. So that's kind of like how it is. But I do have another market that's going to be coming up and I'm gonna try to film the leading up to it, the whole like, you know, preparation, all those things, because that's actually where the bulk of the work comes into, not really actually running the booth. Thanks for hanging around. Let me know if you have any questions, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.